Silverware, clothes, still untouched, more than 9 months after Hurricane Michael devastated the Gulf Coast. For many, from Mexico Beach to Panama City, life will never be the same. Murray Tuberville has lived here his whole life. He's experienced several hurricanes, none like Michael.
We were watching trees come down, and I couldn't compare it to anything I'd ever saw. I mean, the wind, the sound of the wind was almost like the constant sound and the shaking of a freight train going by.
At the peak of the Cat 5 hurricane, Murray could do only one thing.
We just sat there and prayed. I mean, we thought we were going to lose the house and no telling what would happen to us, but thank the Lord it held together.
Murray stayed put because his stepfather has Alzheimer's and refused to leave. But as Michael grew to a strong Category 4 on the morning of October 10th, he questioned that decision as he rode out the storm with his family.
Their places and my mother's place were all severely damaged. We toughed it out at my mom's house, and my place was completely destroyed. It's gone.
Murray lost everything and was displaced for 6 months. For him and many others, the nightmare only began that October day. Due to all the stress and trauma, he later suffered a major stroke. Murray works with Bob Hurst, who owns the Appliance Center in downtown Panama City. He is also suffering.
Yeah, it has certainly affected our life. We are working 7 days a week, mainly at work, trying to take care of other people and all of their needs for appliances. We've hardly had any days off since the storm.
The Appliance Center is the oldest retail store in Bay County. His business suffered losses of $250,000 from the collapsed roof and walls. When the hurricane hit, he too hunkered down inside his home.
The house would have done fairly well if 6 trees hadn't fallen on it, but we had a lot of damage to the roof and damage to the inside. We've had to vacate the house.
In addition to significant damage to his home,
I had 50 beautiful hardwood trees in my yard, magnolias, hickories, oaks. I lost half of them.
Bob and his wife have temporarily relocated farther away from his work while their home gets fixed. The road to recovery continues. Hurricane Michael tore through the heart of Mexico Beach.
My son lost his house. Our business was destroyed.
So much devastation in the town of nearly 1,200 people. In total, 2,300 homes wiped out. A staggering 82% of homes in Mexico Beach.
So many of these houses, families passed them down. We knew their grandchildren, their children. And making that long walk from my home through our city, I had a lot of emotions to deal with.
While the town is slightly better off than last October, the recovery process is moving slowly.
I think we've had about 15 new home permits pulled. And you got to find people to work. I mean, we still, to this day, we have no bank, we have no gas station, we have no grocery store.
It's taking even longer since 75% of the homes in the city are rentals. This means the residents have another home and won't be as quick to rebuild Mexico Beach. But the people are working hard each day to transform the beach to the way it was before the storm. The mayor urges one thing.
Just don't forget us. Remind people that we're still here, we're still broken, we're still crippled up. But I think this is a very resilient community. For all these properties that go up for sale, there's buyers in line. They want to be part of this wonderful little place, and we look forward to it returning.